Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a good day today. We're going to be in Life of Fred Begin Teaching. If you have a Begin Teaching book, go ahead and get your book out now. Remember, you can press pause at any time during this video. Today, we're going to be on page 19, chapter 2, and the title is Teachers Quit. The office of the Board of Missions in Wagga Wagga wasn't a fancy building with high rent. They shared an old building with a junk store. The rent was very cheap. Mac and Fred headed inside. One person was on the telephone ordering some parts for wells. Two people were putting cans of food in boxes for hungry families. Mac wanted to introduce Fred to Sylvia. She was in charge of the teaching assignments for Australia. As they walked over to her desk, Mac told Fred, "Since we heard that you were coming here to teach, 3 of our teachers have quit." Fred was stunned. He didn't know what to think. He wondered, why did all those teachers quit just because I was coming here to teach? Sylvia turned to Fred and smiled. She asked, "Why are you crying, little boy? Are you hungry? Did you lose your parents?" "I made 3 of your teachers quit." Fred sobbed. "I'm sorry. If I had known that, I wouldn't have volunteered to come here." Sylvia was confused. Mac explained, "This is Professor Fred Gauss. He's the one that Jennifer, the board's chairman, said would be coming today." Sylvia could tell the difference between a boy and a very short man. She asked him, "How old are you, Fred?" Fred dried his tears with his handkerchief and said 5. "Why did all those people quit just because I was coming to help?" Sylvia asked Mac, "Do you know what he's talking about?" Mac shrugged his shoulders. "All I told him was that we had 3 teachers quit in the last couple of days." Fred looked up and said, "Huh?" Small essay. The dangerous word, since. Mac had said, "Since we heard that you were coming here, 3 of our teachers have quit." What Fred understood was, because we heard that you were coming, 3 of our teachers quit. What Mac meant was, since the time we heard you were coming, 3 of our teachers quit. The word since has 2 different meanings. Because, for that reason, from the time that. The whole point of English is to communicate clearly. Mac wasn't communicating clearly when he said, "Since we heard that you were coming here, 3 of our teachers quit." End of small essay. Sylvia gave Fred a big hug and told him that they were glad he was here. She explained to him that one of the teachers had to quit because she was expecting a baby soon. One of them was retiring after teaching for 42 years. The third one has been drafted into the Army. "So you can see," Sylvia said, "we really need your help. Today is Tuesday, June 4th. How soon can you start?" Fred looked at the clock on the wall. It was 20 minutes after 5. He said, "Could you give me 10 minutes? I could start at 5:30. Sylvia did not expect that answer. Most people would have said something like, "Would next Monday be okay?" They would need time to unpack and prepare some lesson plans. Fred didn't need any time to unpack. He had $7 in his pocket and no luggage. He didn't need any time to prepare lessons for teaching any math subject. He had taught math at Kitten's University for 5 years. He could teach the Green's theorem in space as easily as teaching 3 + 4 = 7. Sylvia said, "Our classes run from 8 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. Those 3 teachers that had to quit split up those 9 hours among themselves. How many hours each day would you like to teach?" Fred made a little poem. 9 would be fine. He had been teaching 9 hours per day for years at Kitten's University. Fred didn't realize what he would be teaching here in Australia. "Okay, are you ready for your turn to play? Go ahead and grab a sheet of paper and a pencil. Remember, you can press pause at any time. Let's begin. Number 1. What are the silent letters in each of these words? Knife, people, soften. Number 2. The rule for writing the plural of a word ending in Y is Y equals YS if the letter before the Y is a vowel, A, E, I, O, or U. Y equals IES if the letter before the Y is not a vowel. Write the plurals of story, city, toy, body, boy, day. Okay, here are your answers. Go ahead and check your work. Now, are you ready for today's homeschooling meme? Here you go. I hope you enjoyed that one. Join me here tomorrow for Chapter 3. Bye for now.